Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice reading for February 8th, 2016. Thank you very much for being here with me and thank you for all your support. Okay, so we're looking at the overall energy, the main energy that surrounds us on February 8th, 2016. And what we need to know about this energy and how we can use it for our highest good, okay? So for February 8th, it looks like we have a pretty big day ahead of us. We have 3 major arcana cards, so lots of big changes happening or very significant changes, either one big change or several today, and all these changes are meant to be. Okay, so just bear that in mind and go with the flow today is the biggest message I can give you. Let's just break it down. Okay, so the first card we have is the World card. And the World card tells us that we have been through lots of changes ourselves. We have ended cycles or completed various stages of learning, especially when it comes to learning karmic lessons. Okay, most of us have made one big change, even if it's on the level of our attitude towards ourselves, or outer changes where we have finished our time at a certain company, or we wanted to quit and we did, or we completed a learning stage or a course or training, or we completed a time of study that we took for ourselves, some personal study, either working on our spirituality or hobbies or anything like that. Okay, either way, the World card talks about completions and cycles ending in a positive way, because you're now moving on to the next level, okay, to a better time, an easier time, because of all these lessons that you've learned, all these cycles that you've gone through and understood and ended. Okay, so this is lots of doors closing that are meant to be closed. Okay, and you're not just closing the door, you understand why that certain situation or person or cycle or job or whatever had to be in your life. You understand the lesson, and so the door closes naturally because you're moving on to a higher level, okay, because you've understood the lesson. So that's where we're coming from. Second card we have is the Tower card, and this is sudden change. Okay, it almost feels like the World card talks about acceptance for some of us, because when you understand a situation, especially if it's a situation that you no longer can control, it's simply, for example, you just had to learn the lesson. Okay, there was no way around it. There was nothing else you could do to move forward. You can move past it, you can avoid it. You just had to learn the lesson, and that in itself is a realization, and that in itself is an acceptance of the fact that, okay, I'm gonna have to go through this, and that is a change. Okay, and so it almost feels like the World card brings energy of acceptance, and then the Tower card shakes us up because we were in this place of calm that comes with acceptance of a situation. Okay, and all of a sudden things start to shift, okay, with the Tower card. The Tower card also talks about things or people or situations being purged out of your life. Okay, what the Tower card does is it comes in and knocks down or destroys anything that doesn't have a solid foundation in our life. So if we have been either lying to ourselves about a certain situation, or lying to someone else about a certain situation, or being in denial of, regarding any kind of situation in your life, or surrounding yourself with the wrong kind of people, or putting yourself in the wrong kinds of situations because you honestly thought that was the best thing for you to do. When the Tower comes in, it comes in and it wipes all of that out of your life, okay? It wipes everything that doesn't need to be in your life, everything that is holding you back from being on the path you're meant to be on, okay? And so what is left when the Tower card shows up, what is left you can trust. What is left you can build upon, because only a rock solid foundation can withstand the effect of the Tower, okay? So if anything is still standing after the Tower comes in, then that is what you need to trust. That is what you should build upon. That is what you need to invest in, okay? Because that is genuine. That is something true, something real, something that really will benefit you, and that is in your life, or should be in your life, okay? And then the last card we have is the Lovers. And the Lovers is all about making choices from the heart, or making choices that take us to where we are meant to go. And by that I mean make choices that feel right to you. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. If you have to choose between two things, or people, or situations, choose the one that feels better for you, okay? Choose the one that feels like it will take you closer to your path, okay? You will have guidance towards this, and you need to think about who you are, okay? You need to be authentic, you need to be honest with yourself, and choose the right situation for you, okay? Because with the Lovers, it can sometimes be having to make a choice between what your heart tells you and what your mind tells you, for example, okay? If it's that kind of a choice, follow your heart, okay, in this situation. This is also coming up as choose the right thing, okay? Some of us might have to choose between a good thing and a tempting thing, but not so good, in which case you would have to choose the right thing, okay? Choose to do the right thing, stay in your integrity, okay? On a more mundane level, this feels like, for example, ending one cycle in your life. If we're talking about jobs, careers, you could have ended a job, you could have walked away from a job, you could have ended a study cycle, or graduated, or ended a training program. Out of the blue today you'll get an offer, and you thought it would take a bit longer than that to get any kind of offers, or to see any kind of progress or anything. So you had in your mind you had a picture of how your progress would look, and so out of the blue this offer comes in, or this job offer, or promotion, or advancement, or any kind of great opportunity comes in that you did not see coming. And that is the shock of the Tower. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. It may take you aback a little bit, because you're thinking, this may be too good to be true, it can happen so quickly, this is so out of the blue, I didn't account for this, or I didn't take this into my calculations, or whatever, I didn't plan for this, or I didn't foresee this. It will be that kind of feeling, but then if you move past that kind of energy, you will ultimately see that, okay, this is happening and I'm going to have to go with it. And then with the Lovers in there, and career situations is often contracts, okay? So new jobs, new contracts coming in, new financial opportunities, new opportunities for investment, that you have to read a document, sign a document, enter a partnership, commit to something, a company, a job, anything of the sort, okay? If this is in a love situation, for example, you may have ended a relationship, or you have been single for a while and made your peace with it, for example. Tower comes in, you meet someone, things take off very, very quickly, or someone you were interested in or just started dating or whatever makes a declaration to you that they want to move things forward, they care about you very much, or they make some kind of declaration, okay, that takes you back initially. And then you are left with the Lovers, where you have to make a choice. What do you want to do with this? Where do you want to take it? Okay, do you want to take up their offer? Do you want to take up their invitation? Are you on the same page as them? Do you want to commit to this relationship the way they want you to? Okay. Whatever the situation, because this is such a general reading, it will be different things for different people. But whatever the situation is, or where it applies for you in your life, the main idea is something is ending. Situation, relationship, attitude, way of thinking, whatever. Okay, so something is ending, something is coming to an end, coming full circle, being completed. Okay, it's a positive thing, it's peaceful, it feels natural, so it's not like it comes with any kind of emotional or mental distress. For example, it's not the Ten of Swords, it's not the Eight of Cups where you're walking away for something because you have to, because it's not serving you. Okay, the World card is often a celebration. Okay, so it's a completion that comes with a celebration, so it's a very positive thing. Then you get something out of the blue. Okay, and this can be offers, invitations, declarations, any kind of opportunities, even revelations, even a really good idea, even an aha moment. Okay, you get something out of the blue, it comes to your life out of the blue, you did not expect it, it takes you aback because you need time to process it, because you didn't see it coming, you didn't expect it. Okay, but then you're really looking at that situation and choosing what to do with it. Okay, do you take it? Do you walk away from it? Are you happy with it? Would you like to move forward, see what happens? So the main dynamic, something is completing in a very natural way, positive way. You get something out of the blue, and then you have to make a decision on how you want to proceed with it. Okay, but it's all positive. And advice card we have is 19, Pride. And 1 + 9 is 10, that's a 1. So it's all about you at this time. You have to make the decisions at this time. And with the Pride card, it's telling you that it may be a time when you may have to swallow your pride and hear someone out. Okay, it may be a time when you have to swallow your pride, in the sense that even though you know someone is wrong, allow them to speak. Okay, allow them to present their idea, even though you know it's wrong. Okay, allow for the exchange, allow for that flow. Okay, because you never know, you might get something out of it. This is also a time when you need to be honest about honest to yourself about yourself and what you want, what you don't want, where you want to go. Okay, so in this case, the Pride card is showing up to tell you, don't let your pride or your ego dictate where you move to next. For example, you think, if someone thinks they have this image that they need to keep up, and they have a decision to make, and instead of thinking what feels right to them, they're thinking, okay, what should I be doing based on the image that I have to keep up, so to speak. Okay, so in this kind of situation, the card is showing up to tell you, look at yourself, be honest with yourself, with who you are. Okay, don't allow an image or a false sense of pride or your ego to take over. This is a time when the decisions you have to make must come from your heart. Okay, they must be from a place of honesty. Okay, it's very important, okay, that you're very honest with yourself. What else? Don't be afraid. Okay, ego might also make you feel afraid that you may lose something or someone if you make a certain decision. Don't be afraid. If something feels right, if you feel like that's the right thing for you to do, then go ahead and do it. Okay, don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid that people are going to look at you funny. Don't be afraid that people are going to get jealous. Don't be afraid that some people are not going to like you. That's not important, okay? What matters is you and your happiness, especially now. And it is a very big day, okay? So we're going to have to make at least one big decision in our lives today, okay? With all these major arcana cards and these big major arcana cards, if I can say that, like the tower that shakes things up, the lovers, that's all about choices, okay? So it's a time when you need to be honest with yourself. This is all about you, okay? We have a 19 and that's a 1. So it's all about you today. You need to be honest with yourself, and you need to make decisions from the heart. Okay? Don't think about anyone else for now. Just think about yourself and what makes you happy and what you want to have happen in your life, in your career, your love life, your health, whatever it is. Okay? But things are definitely changing, and it's very important, again, that we stay true to ourselves and make the right choices for ourselves, okay? Okay, so it should be a really good day. Please let me know if the cards apply to you and how they apply to you, what kind of choices you're dealing with. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.